Heyo, and welcome to What's It Worth, the stream where we give games 20 minutes to show us just what they've got, and then we give it a price tag of our own. Today we will be looking at BLOCKLAND, a first-person creative game that currently runs a price tag of $9.99. I'm your host Drew. Let's get gaming. All right, so before we get into this game, obviously there's the big elephant in the room if we didn't say that it's clearly Legos in a game, which is cool. Definitely played with Legos quite a lot when I was young, and having a game to run around and just mess around in a video game, that's very intriguing. Even if there's no real objectives game-wise, that's kind of the whole point of Legos. Um, so first thing I wanted to do when I was setting up the options is I saw avatar options, and you can actually change what you want your guy to be. I mean, give him different heads, different torsos, all sorts of different things. So, God, that just looks like a troll head. Well, Jamie Heineman. All right, we'll go with Jamie Heineman. And usually wears a beret. Jamie been out in the sun too much. Jamie not been out in the sun too much. All right. Um. Oh yes, definitely gonna have a hook. Black shirt, black pants, black Cadillac. Give him like blue jeans. Oops. There we go. All right. Ooh, different things. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Sorry, we will get to the actual game. It will happen. I'm not counting this as the 20 minutes. Oh, I probably should. All right. So let's go ahead and put 20 minutes on the clock, and we will take a look. Timer started, and we will start a game. Now, this game has a lot of pre-built stuff. Um, Things that were put together, I guess, by the creators or by other players, that type of stuff. I'm not sure if it uses Steam Workshop or not, but it's definitely got some very interesting ships and, well, things to explore. So let's go take a look at their Christmas one, and we'll set this up as single player and launch the game. Destroy the presents to ruin Christmas. So there's lots of different game modes that you can do with this game. You can create deathmatch or objective mini games kind of thing. That Santa over there? No, it'd be a fire hydrant. Okay. Playing this one on mouse and keyboard, although, yeah, not getting anything on the Xbox One controller. So this is, this is it. I mean, this is, in a world made out of Legos. This is pretty much as good as it can get. Um, there's some special effects things like that. Fire and things that you wouldn't normally see with Legos. And there is Santa. Oh, and there's a present. So, oh gosh, what the? Santa gave me coal. Oh, okay. So pick up the presents. There you go. Hey, come back here. Okay, so pick up the presents. You just walk into them. And I think you throw them in there. And so it's basically like a big old Easter egg hunt. Trying to find the presents. And not get cold by Santa. That's actually pretty fun. Pretty cool anyway. I don't know if I'll call it fun yet. Building is currently disabled. Uh-oh. Boo! Ah! He called me. I've been code. Ow! Okay, I don't think you can kill Santa. Ow! Man, he's good. See if we can get him to miss. Ha ha, you can't hit. Oh, that was close. Quickly! Jump it! Jump it! Toss it! Yeah! Eat that, Santa. Oh. Alright. Let's exit to the main menu. We'll do another game. And what you want to do is you want to probably just check out. If you want to just check out some pre-made stuff, just go to the blank screen and we can load some stuff in, and it gets pretty cool. So here we are. This is just the free open world build whatever. Okay, so Q brings up the tools. Got a sledgehammer, a wrench, and a phaser gun, apparently. E brings up paint, and I can scroll up. Oops. I can scroll my mouse wheel up and down. It'll, bottom left there, change the color. And then if I press E again, it goes through different ones. So Standard paint, bold paint, soft paint, transparent paint, effects. So we can give things some different effects. So let's come back to that. Build B. Okay. So here we've got in our cart, we've got different things we can build. And if we want a special block, we've got all sorts of different ones. So they're basically just like Legos, except they are not so if I change my paint, that's what I was seeing there. Change my paint, I can change the color of the blocks that are going to come out. They just don't have the tops. How do we make it? It's where there was like a button that you had to press, and then it'll put down whatever the block is. Check out the controls. Okay. Suicide. Control K. Da, 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 da. Use bricks. Use tools. Drop tool. Use force. Building. Plant the brick is numpad divide. I think that's the one we want to change. So that's saying we're going to have to go to the numpad and hit the slash button every time we want to place a brick, which is going to be a little bit annoying. So let's use aha, okay, that's why. Nope, I was wrong on that. So my mouse has a forward, backwards, and then a middle in-between button on the side. And I forgot that I have that set as that number pad divide. So that would be why it's like that. I did play this a little bit a long time ago, so I'm kind of relearning it as I go. Alright, so let's build something. Let's build a house. We'll start over here. And just do this. So every time you place the brick, you then have to confirm that you want to place it there. So it takes 2 clicks, kind of thing. And let's see here real quick. Let me do B for more bricks. And let's see where we could have, here we go, a door. So let's put a window door, and we'll put that there. And then done. Okay, and so now we can see what the door is going to look like. Okay, so that's going to be 4 bricks wide. So here we've got that. That'll be the door. One of those will. And then we'll do So, is it easier than building by hand? That's pretty difficult to say that it's easier. Let me actually Control Z those. What color do we want? Let's do a black. Um, is it easier than building by hand? You know, it's more convenient because you're not going to have to sit there and dig around for little Legos and stuff, and you have infinite numbers of the Legos. And I think once you get a hang of doing that, it's pretty easy. But you can't do things, at least I don't know how to, with regards to like taking apart an item to multiple pieces and bits and stuff. Alright, so there's that, and then we'll do a white, and okay. And we'll go ahead and just kind of build up. I guess we want to go with like maybe some red. Oops. Yeah, if you want to change the color of a brick you placed, all you got to do is go through with the paint can, and you can change the color. See how much time we got. Yeah, we only got 5 minutes. So if I wanted to build this house, I could build it up the rest of the way. You know, I could put in my door. Um, and then my door would be openable and closable and such. Yeah, that's just get that out of the way. And so I could build up a house. So let me show one more feature. And so if I hit escape, I can go to this, and then I can, we can change different things about the environment. We could change the texture around. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Change the scenery around us. Ooh. It's like something out of Doctor Who there. Environment. Let's give it something. And then trying to find where the load is. Load bricks, here we go. So we can load up a bunch of pre-made stuff and check them out. These are all sorts of different buildings, cities, things like that that people have made. Here is Golden Gate Bridge, for instance, and it'll load it up. Really big, thing here. So, someone has gone through and modeled all these different parts and put it together. So that's pretty cool. I'm trying to remember how to fly. Um, and then things like the sledgehammer you can then use to demolish through different parts. I'm not sure what the wrench does. Let's take a look here. Like, no, inside. Now, it'll prevent you from taking apart certain things if the physics directly needs that. So, for instance, if it's going to cause the whole bridge above to collapse, it won't let me take it out. Now, I may just need to remove another part before I can remove it, but just kind of need to uncover whatever the parts are if you're in destruction mode. Let's see if we can't load another one. And the bedroom. This one's pretty cool. It's huge. Very, very big. Basically, a guy made a scale bedroom. It's so much fun. So now it's a scale bedroom with a giant Golden Gate Bridge going through it. But you can see like how he did the ceiling was he took those giant flat pieces and just did one after another, which is kind of inefficient. But I understand that he was trying to go for a smoother looking ceiling. I guess he's kind of ramping it like it's the roof, and full size window, all sorts of different things. So with the paint, different things we can do, and on the end here is effects, so we can make things glow, make it glow in the dark kind of thing. Blink, swirl, rainbow. And there goes our time. So, Undolo. Ooh, that is getting wonky. So, pretty interesting game. It's well done in terms of, going around with it, using the system. I think it's pretty easy to pick up. There's lots of different things that you can make in this game, but it's definitely very creative focused, and you can kind of put together little deathmatch games or objective based games through the system. But of course, it's not going to be amazing compared to a dedicated game for that gameplay wise. But it's fun for if you just want to hang out and build Legos, but you don't want to have 5 million Lego bricks taking up your room or your space in your house. Or if you just have some friends that like Legos too and want to wander around and explore and build, and you can get some pretty creative uh, things going, and depending on the scale, you can be accurate or not. Um, yeah. So the price tag on this thing is $10. I think it's one downside to it is that it's not quite um, real Legos. So, obviously they are being careful not to call them Legos or anything like that, but they're quite obviously inspired directly by them. And it's a bit of a downside because I think it makes things look just a little bit too smooth for Legos to get these smooth grids as opposed to the dots. So that might be, a point of consideration with it. This is a little city. Go ahead and... Oh no, can I hack my way in? No, let me through. Alright, we'll have to do this the other way. Transparent. So, you can kind of see that little city that I just placed down, and it's kind of blocked by a lot of stuff, so... Destructo wand. Ah, okay. Yeah, so that you could go around and just destroy everything. It's a lot of fun. It really is. For someone that likes Legos, I think it'd be a pretty cool gift for them. And you get to build whatever, destroy it, do it again. You can save your creations, obviously, and you know, it's pretty nice. And you don't have to worry about spending $400,000 on Legos. So, is it worth $10? Absolutely. I would even go as far as to say it's worth a good 15, maybe 20. Yeah, I could say that. Well, we'll go with 15. I think it's worth 15. Um, it's well done. The physics to it. Obviously the blocks just kind of don't become in existence after they're destroyed, or don't remain in existence. But there's decent physics to it to the point where you feel like you're in some kind of actual Lego world. And it's pretty cool. So there is a fly button. It's somewhere. I just don't remember how to get it to work. But that's about it. So thank you for tuning in. Oh, that didn't work. It's looking for a bunch of little Legos. I'm Drew. This is the color blue. And catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in.